Hi, this is Mimi from Mimi's Paper Crafting. Welcome or welcome back to my channel, and welcome to week 3 of my August Creative Daily Journal for 2025. Let's get started. We're on the 15th. Okay, so I got my glue press on this day. Let's see. How are we going to put this in? I don't know. So I got my glue press. I didn't get to use it for a while, but I did fill it this day. Let's trim this out here. So I did fill it as soon as I got it, but I hadn't gotten to use it. I'm just going to trim this as best as I can so it's at least a little straight, because I cut it off the box, and when you cut it off the box, it's just never gonna be straight until you trim it. All right, now we need to figure out, I think, what I'm going to do. Let's cut these two pieces apart and then go from there. So there is the scrapbook.com card, whoever packed it. That's new. I don't remember ever getting that before. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm not sure, I don't know. Give me a second to think. Okay, I think I figured it out. I'm going to glue this down as a pocket. I believe. But let's put some stuff down first. We'll just put down whatever's sitting here in front of me. But this was what, the 15th? Okay. We're just going to put some paper down. Oh no, it's out. Arg. Wish I would have known that. I would have bought more and had it on hand, but I had no idea. So now I'm going to use my glue press. I'm going to take the lid off because I haven't crafted in a few days. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is take this. I wish I could fit it this way, but it just is a little too big. I'd have to trim a bunch more off. I mean, I guess I could do that. Trim it to about here. And then tape it down. And when I mean tape, you guys, I'm going to use packing tape. Because I don't know. No, I'm going to use my double-sided tape, and then I'm going to reinforce it with washi tape, I think. We're playing this by ear. I'm not sure. It's been a long morning, and my brain is fried. I've spent the morning cleaning. I also, finally, you guys, glued the tiles on the wall in the bathroom. They've been sitting there. I cleaned out the spot because they were out. The tiles that are removed in the bathroom on the wall behind the sink were the built-in, like, 1960s soap and toothbrush holder. And I took those off because of where they were. They were too close to the sink, so I took them off. My boyfriend wants to sell them on eBay. I said, more power to you. You do what you gotta do. Like, whatever. I think this should work and it shouldn't come apart. We'll see. So I took those off, and because of the way they were put on, because they sit outside of the regular tiles, it looked like they were on top of tiles, but they weren't. They were just attached differently, so they weren't flush with the rest of the tiles on the wall. Because of that, I had to, unfortunately, dig a lot of the stuff out and get it to where the then tiles would stay flush. And I had them there for a while, just placed in, and they fell out. They kept falling out, so the boyfriend took them out and had laid them there. So they were sitting there. And, oh, yeah, I knew it. And there we go. The one next to one of the ones I removed chipped, so I had to remove another tile. So I removed that tile today before I cleaned the bathroom because it would make a mess. And then I glued the tiles in. So that is done, thankfully. There we go. Okay, and then I finished that blanket that I was making. I will never make one of these again. It was a corner to corner knit. I will never make one again. It was the biggest pain in the butt. Honest to God. It was miserable. All right. So I ordered Subway for lunch. I ordered Subway for lunch so I wouldn't have to make dinner or lunch for everybody. That was what I did. Yeah, I'll admit that. So I had nothing for the boyfriend for dinner. Or no, I had something for him for dinner, but I had nothing for him for lunch. And this was a Saturday. My kid had D&D, and I was like, I don't want to cook. So I just ordered Subway. Just ordered Subway. And then, let's see, what else? No idea. Oh, my kid took the blanket for his friend because it was a guy he plays. He wanted me to make it for a friend of his that plays D&D with him. And he said, he said to me, he was joking. He said to me, I told him if he didn't tell you that he loved it. I was like, okay, great. I don't care. Let's face facts. I don't care. My son asked me to make it, so I did it. Let's see what else. I said I did it as a favor to my kid. I don't actually care if the guy loves it or not. I did it as a favor. And then, he ended up coming home early. It was very weird. A very short D&D session on this day, and he texted me from Taco Bell asking me if I want Taco Bell. I was like, sure, if you're buying, you can give me Taco Bell. That's great. It was also very beautiful out the past how many days. I just want to use up so many of these stickers. There we go. Anything else? Just so tired of the stickers. What is this? Ice cream truck. Ice cream truck. Have not heard the ice cream truck come down our street in so long. All right. Good enough. Right? Right. Okay. And then this is how far I got on that cross stitch. Oh, let me put this back in. Let me paper clip it in. Okay, so this was Sunday. My mom called me first thing in the morning to see if I wanted to go with her to Sam's Club, and I had a miserable night. I barely slept, but I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go. I will go. So we went to Sam's Club. What else did we do? Oh, that's the day that I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning because this stupid dog was making mouth noises, you guys. This is all I heard. All I heard. I wanted to strangle this dog. I'm not even joking. And so I go to turn on the TV, and every once in a while my stupid Fire Stick has this problem. And the problem is that it's when you turn it on, it's green. The screen is green. Everything's green tinted. So a lot of times you can turn it off, turn it back on, and it'll be fine. But of course, this night was a night that I'm trying to turn the TV on so I don't have to hear his mouth noises anymore, because it was driving me nuts at 5 a.m. when I'm trying to sleep. This was a day that, of course, the TV was acting up. I'm going to put that there. Let's see. I started a new crocheted blanket. I bought a pattern on Etsy. It was a vintage pattern. Was said it was vintage. It's not. I think it was published in 2012. It's not vintage. but whatever, I just wanted the pattern. It's a really cool pattern, and I read a book. I think what I'm going to do is glue this down and make it a little side pocket. So when I turned the TV on, it was green. It only happens every once in a while, and of course it happened this night. And then when you can't turn it off and it doesn't fix, you have to actually unplug the Fire Stick and plug it back in, but it was 5 a.m. and I wasn't doing that. So I grabbed headphones and put headphones on, but that was uncomfortable because I use headphones. I use headphones because if I don't, people in my house don't realize I have earbuds in and they talk to me. So I literally have to wear headphones so they can see that I'm wearing them. So I'm going to put that in there like so. I bought a pair of shorts. They were on clearance for $9, and they're the most comfortable shorts I've worn ever. Okay, let's see. I don't really have anything else, so we'll move on. All right, anyway, what was I saying? So I ended up just getting up, pouring him water, putting him in front of the water bowl, telling him to drink, and unplugging the Fire Stick and plugging it back in so I could turn the goddamn TV on. And you know what this old brat does? He has Cushing, so he's thirsty all the time. You know what he did? He turned around, didn't drink anything, and walked back to his bed, went back to bed, and started making the noises again. I wanted to scream. There's nothing worse than some kind of noise that you can't block out when you're trying to sleep. So the boyfriend bought this peanut butter pie at work, and I'm going to tell you, don't buy it. It's not worth the money, but I really wanted the Reese's. So you got to like remember that we bought this stupid peanut butter pie, but it was not worth the money. The crust tasted like absolutely nothing. Nothing. And I thought the peanut butter was too salty. And it was not cheap. Was not cheap, you guys, and it was not good, but whatever. So there we go. All right, this is the 18th. Oh, I have nothing for the 18th. Okay, great. So we ran to some errands. We went to Aldi for freeze-dried apples. Like, we have to go for freeze-dried apples because that's what the dog is obsessed with. So we went for freeze-dried apples. And then we went to the Dollar Tree. I'm telling you, with the Dollar Tree right next door, I go to the Dollar Tree way more than I ever used to. I'm going to use this black here to cover the page. So we went to Dollar Tree, and then we went to Michael's because I needed yarn for that blanket. I had yarn that I was planning on using till I realized how I want. So the blanket is 5 colors repeated. It's the colors twice on this blanket, and it's an entrelac blanket, if you know what that is. If you don't, entrelac is a crocheting technique where you keep the yarn on the hook like you would with knitting. Okay. And it makes like this, I don't know, can you even see it in the, you probably can't in the picture, but it makes like this texture of fabric. I don't know what you want to call it. Anyway, so I decided that I wanted to do 2 rows of each color, 2 rounds of each color, not a round of each color and then a round of each color again. I wanted to do 2 because I want it to look like a sunset. That is my plan. I want it to look like a pink, purple, orange sunset. That's what I wanted to do. And once I have my mind set on something, that's what I'm going to do. So we went to Michael's to get yarn. By the way, guess what I saw at Michael's? I saw Joann's Big Twist yarn at Michael's. So they're starting to get some of the Joann stuff in. So we went to Michael's for yarn. I needed the pink, the purple, and the blue because the yarn that I had picked out, okay, the yarn I had picked out, I didn't have enough and I could no longer purchase it. The purple is actually big twist yarn. So I obviously can't purchase that again. I mean, I can, but who knows when Michaels is going to get it in and if they're going to get the same colors in. So who knows? And then the blue was just a random skein of blue I had. And so was the pink. So I couldn't really, I had to buy new yarn, which I wasn't happy about. I didn't want to have to buy a new yarn. And I was telling my mom about this blanket. She goes, who are you making it for? I said, I'm just making it to make it. I can't sit. I don't know about you guys. Let me know down below. Can you sit in front of a TV and not do anything? I cannot. I have to be doing something with my hands. I can't just sit there. So I always have some kind of project going, whether it's embroidery on my book sweatshirt, which I still have to make a video of, you guys. I just haven't gotten to it. I promised people videos of a short of what my book sweatshirt looks like so far, and I just haven't, because I have to come down here and film it. I have to pull out my thing to hold my phone so I can record on my phone instead of on my regular camera, because it's easier doing a short on my phone than on my regular camera. It's just a thing, and I just haven't done it yet. And every time I think about it, like, I'm upstairs and I'm like, I don't feel like going down to do it. I'm not gonna lie, that's just how it is. So I always have to have something, so I made this blanket just so I would have something. That was where I was going with that. Okay, that's definitely where I was going with that. Not that you guys care. I guess you do if you're watching me. I don't know. Why do you watch me do my journal? I don't know. I just need some kind of sticker or something to go over here. Let's see. Is there a girl over here I can use? Let's see. But I ended up getting 3 skeins of yarn. And yesterday I had just finished the orange part, and now I'm on the pink part of the blanket. There we go. Okay, I made smash burgers. My kid really wanted chili. And he wanted it the day before, but it was hot. And I'm like, it's 90-some degrees out. I'm not making chili when it's 90 degrees. It was 70 degrees on this day. So I made smash burgers for lunch and a pot of chili for dinner. And then I ordered the newest Karen Slaughter book on Pango. I try to buy all my books used if I can. It's just more affordable for me that way, because I don't buy a lot of books, but I either buy them at Ollie's or buy them on Pango or eBay or Thrift Books. That's what I try to do. And then we watched some Taskmaster. Do you guys watch Taskmaster? It's so good. And it's all on YouTube, by the way. Every season of Taskmaster is on YouTube. From Taskmaster. So, all right. I went to the craft room this morning. Oh, you'll get a sneak peek of this card. You'll get a sneak peek of the card I made, because you won't see this till probably October, the card video. But I really want to put this here. I think I'm going to put it in and make it a flip out. Should I flip it out this way or flip it this way? First of all, I need to trim it a little bit. It's a little too wide. For a second there, I thought I forgot to unpause the video and I was going to cry. My last journal with me, it somehow paused by itself because I didn't pause it. I thought I did, and then when I was watching the back of the replay, I was like, no, I did not pause that. Nope, did not pause it. So it paused by itself. Anyway, you'll get a sneak peek. Sorry, my mind's all over the place. It's so bad. You'll get a sneak peek of the card. I think I am going to put it this way. I'm going to put it in the crease. And then, I don't know why the dog's barking. The dog is always barking. I don't know, maybe my dad's home. My dad went to the dentist at the VA today, which he should have had an appointment ages ago. But it's the VA. It's the VA, you guys. And if you know anybody who has to deal with the VA, then you know. You know what a pain the VA can be. Alright. There we go. So this flips out. Okay. There we go. So, I came down to make, because I had forgotten that my son asked me to make his friend a birthday card. So I came down to make her a birthday card, and then my mom told me the other day that she ran out of birthday cards. So I had to make her birthday cards. So I did that. I also read 2 books. Some days I wonder about myself, you guys. You might ask, how do I have time to do everything I do in a day and read? I'm a fast reader, okay? You cannot, so here's the card. You cannot compare yourself to me. I'm a very fast reader. Okay, I also moved the Ninja Creamy downstairs to the basement. Now, we haven't used the Ninja Creamy in a while because it's really freaking loud, and we end up using it like 11 o'clock at night, and it's so loud, and I feel so bad that like I'm waking people up when I use it that late at night. So I decided to move it down to the basement, and then we used it, and it worked great. My boyfriend could not hear it up above. Like the kitchen's right above the basement where I put it, and he could not hear it. So we also discovered the best ice cream to make. You guys, if you're creamy, listen carefully. Get yourself pudding mix. And I'm not saying add pudding mix to your ice cream base. I'm saying make the pudding and freeze that. It makes the best ice cream. It's like a pudding pop. It's the best. And if you know, you know about pudding pops. The best. But on the second spin, you spin it once, add a splash of milk or half and half or heavy cream, whatever it is that you have for more fat, and put it in again and spin it again. But make sure you stir up from the bottom. But there you go. Yep. It is the best. The best ice cream base in my opinion. Well, I don't mind going towards black and white today. Let's see. I think I'm going to use this. Let's cut it down and make it a pocket. Let's cut it down and make it a pocket. Cut both sides. Make it thin. Why not? I'll make it a pocket. And I'll put the stuff in that way. And we need something underneath to cover the rest of it. So how about a piece of this, and I'll trim it out. How's that? Put this like on the corner like that, and then I will cut it and trim it. All right, sounds good. What? Sounds good. Is this 2? I think this might be 2. It is. It is 2. Come on. I hear my dog barking. He was quiet for a while because I yelled at him. Okay, so on this day, all I wanted to do was make a bundt cake. It's all I wanted to do, you guys. I just kept going. I want to make a bundt cake. I want to make a bundt cake. It's all I wanted to do. So I was like, all right, great. I'm going to make a bundt cake. I came downstairs because, I mean, I have to have a bundt pan, right? No, you guys, I don't have a bundt pan. How that is a possibility is beyond me, but I don't have a bundt pan. So I ordered one. I'm like, how do I not have a bundt pan? But I didn't. All I wanted was a darn bundt cake. So I ordered a bundt pan. Oh man. You guys weren't going to tell me? You didn't know. It's fine. I put it on the wrong side. I was not paying attention. So yeah, all I wanted was a bundt cake. So I ordered one, and I also ordered the pan for baking. So it would be easier. I'm going to close that, put some pressure on it so it connects. All right. So yes, all I wanted was, my hands are all gluey and sticky. All I wanted was a stupid bundt cake. That's all I kept thinking about all day. Oh, and then my kid went out, and I'm like, where are you going? He wouldn't tell me. Well, here he went to the mall. He went to the mall with his friend Gabby. It's her birthday week, and he said to her, why don't we go to the mall so you can go shopping? He's the best kid. He's such a sweetheart. So they went to the mall, and he went with her so she could shop. Such a good kid. such a good kid. I read Preston and Child's Badlands. I read that on this day. I finished that cross stitch finally. Look at it. Look how cute it is. I finished the cross stitch. And this is private journaling, so I'm just going to shove that like that. All right. I also asked him if he got anything. And he's like, wouldn't you like to know? And then he goes, and you'll find out. So I'm guessing he bought me something is what I'm guessing. Because, you know, my birthday is coming up soon. So I don't know. But he just kept saying, you'll find out. Which was very mysterious. And, oh, I bought a new cross-stitch pattern. Like I said, I need something to do with my hands. And I found one that I'm hoping I'll be able to finish for a Christmas gift, is what I'm hoping. Okay, so this was yesterday. I woke up, my head was pounding, you guys. Ugh. But I had been wanting to making everything into a pocket. I had been wanting to shampoo the rugs, but when it's hot, they don't dry. It's too humid and muggy out. The rugs aren't drying good. So yesterday was nice and cool, wasn't rainy. So I was able to shampoo the hallway, my bedroom, and my dad's bedroom. Nothing else needed it. It was just those rooms that needed it. So I was able to shampoo that, and then I'm going to go back to black and white, and I don't know why. So I vacuumed, I shampooed the rugs, and then I vacuumed again. Because you have to after you shampoo a rug. What else did I do? I feel like I did more. Oh, I washed the big dog's bed. She was bitter with me, by the way. She was super bitter with me. She kept looking for her bed, and I'm like, sorry, it's still in the dryer. Like, you gotta relax. And then I made milk bread because I haven't been able to bake in so long because, once again, it's been hot and that raises the temperature in our house so much. I hate baking and turning the oven on in the summer. So I try not to. So I did that. Let me close that up again. So I did that, and then I made the bundt cake. Yes, I made the bundt cake. It's made, and it was delicious. Let me see. I don't know. It's from Classy Cooking, I believe, is the website that I got the recipe from. It was so good. I was cold in the morning because it was very cold. So the boyfriend had bought me the Wiener Dog sweatshirt from Target. So I wore that. And here's my milk bread. Look how beautiful milk bread gets. Oh, it's so beautiful. Such beautiful bread. And then I had the best nap. Okay, I literally had the best nap. I'm going to take these out because this is no longer like hot summer. So I'm going to put those back away and get them out of here. But yeah, I had the best nap ever yesterday. And it was like 7 o'clock. I went and I took a shower. So I took a shower. What's this? I took a shower and then I put my pajamas on. I put that hoodie back on, had all my fans going, so it was nice and cold in my room, climbed under the covers, and I just got comfortable and I fell asleep, and it was like the best sleep that I've had. Now, did I actually sleep? No, but I rested. I don't know if I slept a lot. I did sleep a little bit because I was listening to an episode of Grey's Anatomy and I missed the ending of the episode. So I know I fell asleep, and then I missed the beginning of the next one. So I know I fell asleep for a little bit, but I was awake for most of it, but it was still the best nap I've had in a long time. My journal is getting chunky. Also, I counted, you guys. I don't have enough pages for the month. I'm short 1 page. So this one, I'm going to have to put something on the back here. Let's do that now in preparation because actually I can just put my photos here, all my stuff here. That's it. That's what I'll do. And I'll write on this side. But yeah, I counted and I'm short 1 page. Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be short 1 page? Put the cap back on my glue because I'm done. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next crafty video. Have a great rest of your day.